Things got crazy this week with the Splicer quest. We learned the cause behind the Endless Night, and something super scary in terms of the Witch Queen's whereabouts. If you played the Expunge mission for this week, things changed. It's corrupted, there's Taken in here, and it also seems we're being spied on, a secret message found in game. Welcome everybody, we got some awesome stuff to dive into, so let's check out these mysteries together. So this video will have some spoilers if you haven't played the story for this week, and also some stuff later in the video, so keep that in mind. We've discussed some of this stuff in previous videos as well, but now that it's actually in-game, it has some major story implications, and some new things have also risen in terms of the secret message found by this Vex entity. So before we get into the secret message and all of that, listen to this info right here. This is where Mithrax learns who is behind the Endless Night.
The network is laid bare, its threads converging on... What is this?
Mithrax, what's wrong? What do you see?
An infestation. I have found the Vex at the source of the Endless Night. Quria, the dreaming mind. Its code has been corrupted by Taken magic.
Savathun. We've been played.
Quria has been commanding the other Vex, poisoning their minds, directing them at Savathun's will. The Endless Night is of Savathun's design.
So our theories were true. We had some hints and even seen what the mind looked like in the intro mission to this season. Savathun is the cause of the Endless Night. Oryx gifted her Quria, a partially taken Vex Hydra mind, a long time ago. This thing caused the Dreaming City's curse loop, and now we must end it for good this season. This is what is giving Savathun these taken powers, and this Vex mind is a big part of her plan. Perhaps Quria may kick off what happens next season, may be a conclusion to the Dreaming City as well. In the corrupted Expunge mission, we see the presence of the Taken, thanks to Quria and Savathun's powers. Something you may have missed, though I know I did on my first playthrough, is the secret message at the top left of the screen. Quria is actually speaking to us. So as you play, different lines will pop up and form a message when they're all combined, and here's what it says. I see you, crawling around my domain like insects. This realm answers to only one master. You are nothing, you know nothing of power, thrashing around like a wounded animal, unaware that you are already dead. Your failure is written in time. I have seen your grave. I see you, rent asunder, broken, taken. So this is super cool. It speaks that we are already dead and our failure is written in time. That's pretty scary if you see that pop up in game and you're like, wait a minute, who's talking to me and what the heck's going on here? It also mentioned that it's seen our grave. Now, not sure about you, but this instantly reminded me of the corridors of time where our grave was seen there as well. So is Quria and Savathun trying to frighten us, or is this the actual truth? Have they seen the end outcome? With the secret message, a thing that you may have missed as well turns out to be a fourth wall break. Now in Destiny, there's the Guardian you play, which is the Guardian the character, and then you the player. This message doesn't appear in the in-game universe, rather in the HUD of your player's screen. Your heads-up display is where the information from the game is displayed to you the player, so you can comprehend what the heck is going on. So Quria or whoever is sending this message is talking directly to us, the player. Now that's kinda scary, and I may make another video about that in the future, but keep that in mind. Also released this week officially was that 7 Ripe lore card, where Savathun is taking the form of a human in the city. Now, I've read this card in various videos, I'm sure some of you are getting annoyed at it at this point, so I'm not going to do that again, but just keep in mind that Savathun is in the city and is taking the form of a human, and it's kind of weird. Now where this takes another turn is when you take the new dialogue released this week from Osiris. Things are getting fishy.
The endless Endless Night was Savathun's work all along. I can't believe we missed it.
Yes. It would seem the Witch Queen was rather careful in her manipulations to fool the Vex.
You almost sound like you admire her.
Shouldn't I? We could learn much from studying Savathun's manipulations. See a larger picture.
To what end, Osiris?
Oh, better to understand your enemies than to learn to think like them.
So if you've read the leaks, you know where this is going. If you haven't, you can click away. I'll give you a couple of seconds. So in the leak, it told us that Savathun is impersonating Osiris. She replaced him, the real Osiris is out there, and Savathun will give him back if we help her get rid of her worm. So if Savathun is impersonating Osiris already, we're getting some major hints and warning signs this week for sure.
It would seem the Witch Queen has outmaneuvered us. But perhaps she did not count on us seeing her hand so soon.
I wish my news was not so grave. But I can confirm that it is the taken Vex mind Quria at the center of the simulation that plagues this city. Quria serves the Witch Queen Savathun. It is she who is responsible for the Endless Night.
Are you certain of your data? After all, Savathun is known for her deceptions.
Osiris, I did not know you had access to this channel.
I wish to confer with you and the Guardian privately.
The Splicers feel Quiria's spirit. Hollow, calculating, taken. It lurks between realities as a blade between carapace plates. There is no mistake.
How did you miss this?
In the same way it went unseen by the mighty Osiris.
If my experience and wisdom can aid you in Quiria's capture, you may have it.
Capture. Quria is discordant and must be exorcised if the great machine's sky is to shine again.
The things we could learn were we to capture it. Think, Mithrax.
Dangerous. Ambitious. Assume capture is successful. Captivity would prove difficult. Safer to eradicate.
I will confer with Ikora to find us the best course of action.
So there's a couple of things that feel a little off about this. Osiris speaks a little differently in these lines. This could be perhaps because he was recording at home because of COVID and all of that, and it's not in his studio, or Bungie intended to be this way as if it was Savathun pretending to be him. It sounds off because, well, it's not him in the first place.
Seriously, aren't you tired of this?
Fatigue is a distraction from our purpose, as are complaints.
Yes. It would seem the Witch Queen was rather careful in her manipulations to fool the Vex.
And in that last clip there, Osiris mentions capturing Quria instead of killing it. I'm sure if this was Savathun's plan, she would still want to keep it at her disposal and not have it just killed by the Guardians, so why not have them capture it instead? Ikora wants to give Osiris all the intel on the city. So if she is Osiris, that can be pretty bad.
Guardian, be vigilant. We must consider our discovery of Savathun to be part of her plan. Perhaps she means to sow fear and suspicion among us. I won't allow her to drive us apart. When the time comes, I'll put a spear of light through the Witch Queen's heart myself. For now, I'm overturning all hidden records and full archival access to Osiris, but no one else.
Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. Wanted to give you a little refresher on the story, maybe if you haven't played this week, talk about that secret message from Quria, and also get you ready for what's going to go down in the weeks to come, with possibly even taking out Quria herself, the Dreaming Mind. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore mysteries and videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. My name's Evade, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next one.